Hello and welcome to the ICC Cricket Academy, ladies and gents. It is SkyExchange.net ICC Academy Summer Cup 2022 powered by FanCode. We are all excited for this game to take place. It is time for the game. Dubai Daredevils will be making their comeback. They took a good break, but now they'll be up against the future Mattress, star performer. Last night they'll be up with the confidence. They just won the game. So before we begin, we would like to go at the center of the wicket where we have Ahmed Khwaja alongside two captains for all-important toss.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dubai Sports City. It's ICC Academy Oval number 1 for match number 14 of the SkyX.net ICC Academy Summer Cup 2022 powered by FanCode. It's the 14th match of the tournament and a very intriguing one indeed. To my left, I have the captain of Dubai Daredevils, Mr. Rahul Soni. We have Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee. And of course, Alishan Sharfu, leading Future Mattress. We're all set for the toss. It's going to be Daredevils to flip, Future Mattress to call. Tails is the call. It has come down as tails. Please inform the match referee. Alishan Sharfu, you have won the toss. What have you decided?
We will have a bat first, and we want to put a total on the board and then defend it later on.
Well, you had a pretty shaky start to the innings in the previous game. Any nerves in the dugout after that?
No, I mean, it was a fresh wicket yesterday. There was a bit of grass, so we expected the ball to do a bit, and to no surprises it did. And then, it really matters to how you capitalize towards the end of the innings. And fortunately, our batsman did it yesterday, and we're looking to do the same today.
Well, we saw your acrobatics behind the stumps as a wicketkeeper. Are you continuing that role tonight?
Yes, I will be. I don't know if you were serious or not, but I am.
Any changes to the playing 11?
There are a couple. I'm not too sure about them. We'll have to see them later on.
Best of luck for the game, Alishan.
Thank you, cheers.
Rahul, unfortunately, you have lost the toss, but if you had won it, what would you have done?
We would have bowled as well. Wind is blowing. The conditions will remain pretty much same throughout the innings. So yeah, we were looking to chase as well.
You've won one game, lost one game, so this is a very crucial encounter for you and for Future Mattress. But they're coming off a win. So are you, but you haven't played for quite a few days.
So the break will help. We had a couple of good net sessions. We have a full strength back. So we are looking forward to a good game.
And you mentioned full strength. Any changes to the playing 11?
Yes, we have 4 changes. Basically, Ratish goes out, Adarsh goes out. I don't remember the rest.
Best of luck for the game anyways.
Thank you.
Right then, news from the center is that Future Mattress have won the toss and they will have a bat.
All right, let's get back to the action where we had the toss right in the center where Future Mattress won the toss. Elected to bat first, very good decision. Now you see the star-studded lineup and one player who's making into the 11 is Mohammad Wasim. That will make a lot of difference in this encounter. For Future Mattress, it is Mohammad Usman, Sayyed Wasisha Ali Shan Sharfu, Aryan Lakra, Rohan Mustafa leading the side. Umair Ali Khan, Haider Ali, Raja Akifullah Khan completes that pace attack. Then you have Amjad Gul today in playing 11 alongside the left arm quicker, left arm spinner. Muhammad Azhar and Mohammad Wasim need no introduction. And one more man who does not need any introduction is my partner. It's Super Neil Oja. Welcome to the Combox, Neil.
Thank you so much, Abid. I almost got transported to the sunny beaches of Miami. Looking at you. You're just missing a hat. I'm telling you, a straw hat. And there you go. A hat has been put on his head. And he looks just like fresh man chilling, sunbathing on the beaches of Miami. Brilliant.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Let's quickly have a look at the Dubai Daredevils then. Mohit Raghav, Rahul Soni, the skipper and wicket keeper. Abdul Aziz, Mohammad Rashid, Harun Ghaus Shahid, Mohammad Farhan, Mohammad Nasher. There's Abhay Jotin, Rizwan Shamsuddin. There's Azharuddin Qureshi. This name is a very interesting name, and I tell you, I'll keep an eye on him. He is the strength and conditioning coach of the UAE cricket team. So he's changed his gears from being the coach to getting into the side and whiling the willow. Sanchit Sharma and Taimur Ali complete the 11 for Dubai Daredevils.
Well, I was trying to hide Azharuddin Qureshi from you, Neil. There you go. You had a perfect day where you can observe his game skills. And man to be watched is Sanchit Sharma, who's been working working hard a lot to make into the 11 of national side.
Well, yes, that's how it is. Where are the Dubai Daredevils on the table at number 3? Can they jump up and go ahead of future mattresses? If they win today, definitely, yes, the points will be accrued, but their net run rate will be a problem. But then, well, they have at least one more game after this where they could make some changes. Future matters at number 2. Number 1, Pindi Boys Defenders, Valley Boys and Dubai Gymkhana, seemingly out of the contest now.
Yeah, they've got one game left for them. Dubai Gymkhana, they played 3 games. They had an ideal tournament for them. It's time for Daredevils to make one upset and get into that exciting points table. We're now coming into that Pool B. Probably you would call that pool this one, where you have IGM, 7 District, Division Shipping, Midis Metals, and to open the account for now is Karwan Striker, who haven't played a single game.
That's right. That's surprising. Karwan CC not playing a game yet, but again, top 2, Interglobe Marine and 7 Districts. Could Karwan CC come through late at the end of the tournament and make some changes at the table? We'll have to definitely wait and watch. But Midis Metals, from what we look at right now, seemingly is out of the equation again.
Yeah, they lost both the games there. They fought well, but couldn't make a win out of these 2 games. Maybe a run rate, but I think their time or chance is gone to qualify for that position to play playoffs. And talking about playoff, we are about to kick in, and we are just nearing the time of 8 o'clock, where the first ball will be down. Well, there you go, our officials for this exciting game. Shiju and Fazal, the 2 brilliant, experienced umpires to witness this game. Officiate it. Well, the star man himself playing its first game for Future Mattress with a different team this season.
Well, yes, different team, but I'm sure his ability to bat is going to be the same. Go big, go clean.
Raghav. Mohit Raghav with 1 wicket to his account on that first game. He'll be up against giant killer Mohammad Wasim, who's opening alongside the captain of Future Mattress, Rohan Mustafa. Hungry for some runs.
Oh, well, yes, it's important to get those runs under your belt so that you can get going for yourself more than anything else. First ball down the leg side, starts with a wide. This wicket, we've told you so many times, has produced seam movements. After the ball pitches, the ball moves, and if you're unable to control that movement, you will burden your team with extras.
I tell you, if this was pitched outside off, would have been a much effective delivery to bowl. First ball in swinger to Wasim might have got some trouble, Wasim, but I think the pace of Mohit is something which is not too quick.
Tries to alter the length, the line, beg your pardon, and bowls it way outside the off stump, and the ball just keeps going on from there.
Well, yeah, this time he tried to take the ball away. So this is basically a leg cutter, not an actual outswing. See, it's very difficult to have one who can bring ball in and out with the swing.
Up in the air. Is there someone to take it? Oh, he's grasped it. How expensive is that going to be? That is not a usual commoner. That is Mohammad Wasim, the catch that you dropped off.
Oh my. Then you look up and see it's Mohammad Wasim that you dropped down. Mohammad Farhan, you probably put a match down, not the catch. This will hurt you. You could have gone Mohammad Wasim on a duck, that to a golden one.
Well, yeah, technically, first delivery, a legal one. Definitely could have changed a lot of things. That is really, really silly. Rohan Mustafa.
Yeah, played the first game, got out on duck. Remained as an opener one more time. Oh, lovely delivery to left-hander. Now Mohit will do a lot of away-going deliveries to the left-handers. So I think Mohit will be troubling Rohan a little bit. So in this occasion, usually what Rohan does is he goes against you for the big in the start so that the pressure bounces towards the bowler.
Well, that's right. And that would be the idea. Though we'll have to wait and watch to see, is he as impressive as he is against the left-handers when he comes to bowl to Mohammad Wasim again.
I certainly see the Mohit Raghav, who's getting a lot of assist from the deck. Just a new ball you have in your hand when you're best at bowling against the left-handers. You would love it. But usually Rohan, what he does, he tries to clear the front leg and then he plays his shot. So anything short will trouble Rohan. Yeah, this is more better. When you just see the ball, and I think Mohit, the plan of bringing ball in have been paid off.
Well, that's right. A single there. And that'll bring Wasim on strike. Wasim would be thanking his lucky stars. The first ball he connected, he was up in the air forever. And then the deep third man, Farhan, dropping it.
Yeah, I think Wasim is not the man you like to drop. Oh, beautiful flick on the onside. There's a chase. The fielder. Oh, look at the running between the wicket, between these two. They're running for three. They are running for three and they got three. This is a perfect example of a beautiful running between the wicket.
You're right. Really quick legs, both of these guys. Wasim, young and fast, and Rohan Mustafa. Well, he's just fast, period. Look at the way he's gone. Took the second and then went for the second. One must say that Rohan wasn't really equipped with the helmet in his hand. He wasn't prepared for that single. Forget taking three.
Down the ground, over the bowler head, and that was not timed at all. So now, if you see the running between the wicket is something Rohan Mustafa enjoyed tonight. So he certainly loves to bat alongside Mohammad Wasim. We're all excited to see that contest right in the center of ICC Cricket Academy. It's first over gone, 8 for none. Warming is Sanchit Sharma playing for Dubai Daredevils. Young, talented, energetic fast bowler. And young, talented, energetic is sitting next to me is Ahmed Khwaja. Welcome.
Oh, thank you very much, Abid. Very kind and sweet of you. Tucked onto the leg side by Rohan Mustafa, pardon me. A lot of UAE international players at the crease. And with the ball in hand, Sanchit, young all-rounder, got his international cap last year. Wonderful young talent he is.
Well, the moment you see, he has a certain plan against the batters. Now, the moment he saw Mohammad Wasim came on strike, he's working and taking that fielder outside from the square. So there is a plan against the batter. That is what we love to see. When the international players play, they know things or two about how to plan the game. So more important, you need is a planning now with third and square leg out.
Oh, just flashing at that one. Not in control there, Wasim. He's coming back into domestic cricket after national duty, after about 2 weeks. So, not got that match sharpness just yet. And you can see in his batting, he's very watchful.
And also that you play on a different venues, when you play in a different country, when you play with the different conditions. So all that matters. It takes about a couple of overs to understand and get back to your actual place where you call home.
Absolutely, no doubt in that. Meanwhile, bowling very straight to Rohan Mustafa. He's trying to trap him leg before. Excellent, consistent bowling from the young all-rounder.
Yeah, banging the door of selectors. I think playing 11 is maybe a series away for him because he's working hard. Deserve to be in that 11. And what a great feeling it is when you play alongside your coach.
Absolutely, Mr. Azharuddin Qureshi there at mid-on, advising his young fast bowler. Quick single. Well, that's always the big part of Rohan Mustafa's game. Quick running between the wickets.
Well, one thing you will certainly enjoy is running between the wicket between these two pair, Rohan Mustafa and Mohammad Wasim. They got wheels under them. They run so hard.
Yeah, super fit these two. And Wasim, he likes to challenge his opener. It's not just about the big shots in the power play. You have to work hard between the 22 yards. This time Wasim steps into that one, elegantly lofting it over mid-off for a massive 6.
Well, that's pleasing our eyes to see the big man, the star, playing it beautifully over the covers. Smart shot. And the ball is gone somewhere in the bushes.
Well, he made it look so easy. This man, the superstar of UAE, 2 T20 international hundreds to his name, both against the Irish. And he played well in the Asia Cup qualifiers. Unfortunately, the men in grey just couldn't get over the line. So he has a statement to make. He wants to deliver at the ICC Academy Summer Cup.
Final delivery. And that's been tongued up in the air. Maybe a chance. Fielder circling underneath it and put it down. That's 2 for Wasim.
Well, what is happening with the Daredevils tonight? They've given not 1, but 2 lives to Mohammad Wasim. Genuine top edge. And the fine leg fielder never really looked like taking it. What a massive mistake to make.
Oh, that frustrates. That frustrates the bowler. You got the man with your away-going delivery. He was keep bowling onto the pads to Rohan Mustafa. Pardon me, to Mohammad Wasim. This time when he took it out and Wasim made a mistake and you got him almost. How heart-brushing that is. So 2 gone, 19 for none. Oh, slash outside off. A beautiful shot. Oh, it gets more better when the left-hander plays it. I've been joined by Neil. Neil certainly enjoyed the shot.
Oh, well, yes, look at that. I seriously feel how much big of a mess the Daredevils have created for themselves by dropping 2 times. There's one man called Mohammad Wasim, 350 boundaries so far in the tournament. It's a beautiful outfield here at the ICC Academy.
Well. It's hard to believe. I think you need to pay the ultimate prize now. Mohammad Wasim with 2 lives. Just tucking it away. Rohan Mustafa. Now, when you try to get out a man like Mohammad Wasim, it's not easy getting him out. But then you made it twice and you put it down. How costly that would be.
Look at the numbers against his name. 13 runs of 5 deliveries. Of those 5 deliveries that he's faced, twice you've dropped him. Unbelievable.
Oh, beautiful ball. And that was just dipped in at the last moment. It's lovely seam position. You must be asking Rohan Mustafa, how was it?
Well, I'm sure that he wouldn't have got a straight answer.
And he'll be giving him an example of the first delivery that he bowled it outside off. But he's been creating those lovely outswingers to the left-hander.
Steps in and plays it huge. Maximum. Straight into the nets where India's training.
Well, I'm sure the Team India knows it's Wasim batting. Oh, that is coming in and going out. Beautiful shot. It gets even better when Wasim hits it. It stays hit.
Well, yeah, 156 sixes, of which this one was by Mohammad Wasim. Right at the bowling end are the nets where Team India is training today. Training for the big encounter tomorrow, India versus Pakistan.
Oh, yes. It's that game in the year you usually get or twice, but looking here at one league that is battling these two giants up against twice, it's a great feeling.
Onto the pads, big appeal. And the umpire is not interested, he walks across.
Oh, he's given leg byes. There was no bat involved. The ball was swinging in. But I think that was going down the leg side. What a great decision there from Shiju.
Well, yeah, Mohit Raghav got into the celebratory mode already.
Well, I thought he got him the first side when you see. But when you do it in this replay, and when you see it actually when ball is going down the leg side.
That's right, in the background there. We'll come back to that. Meanwhile, Rohan up in the air. Will it drop shot? Yes, it does. Two fielders coming in. No calling. The most basic thing that you do when you're running to take the ball is call. But neither of them did, and the ball died right between them.
Oh. Let me tell you, Aziz and alongside him was Taimur. So both are fantastic fielders, but it's just that you need the luck. It's favouring you. 3 overs gone, 31 for none. Sanchit one more time, given 11 in the first. Oh, what a delivery. Got the swing at just right time.
That's right, look at this. Tempted Wasim to come and play that shot and got the ball to move away from him. This is the way that you drag the batsman out to make him play that false shot.
And also it's quite a bit of a challenging job for the fast bowler, especially that because of these conditions, you lose a lot of sweat. So it gets you hammering and this strain. With the fast bowler, the injury has been a very big challenging part they need to cope with.
You're right. Generally, if you see of the entire population of cricketers, fast bowlers are the one who take most of the beating. Hamstring, back, shoulders, knees, all of these busted. You're not a true fast bowler if you haven't got at least one of those issues.
Well, indeed. Well, the more you play, the more experience you gain, the more you lose your pace in the end. For that, it's very important to keep everything check in balance. Sanchit bowled a beautiful delivery to Rohan Mustafa here.
He's bowling really well, Sanchit. First over, yes, was taken for some runs. But in this over, he's come back really strong. Would want to maintain that. Just one run of the first 3 deliveries that he's bowled.
Well, it's a challenge to be a fast bowler and play long. Unlike your Zahir Khan or Wasim Akram. Straight down the ground, and that's gone for 4. What a shot.
Well, if you're bowling full, you are at the risk of getting taken for runs straight, especially if your mid-on and mid-off both are inside the circle. And that's exactly what happened. Sanchit Sharma bowling with these 2 fielders inside the 30 yards and then bowls full. Error.
A big one there. He maybe was trying to surprise the batter. But he certainly enjoyed the full and nice juicy delivery. Now this is better now. This is slightly you pulled your length back. You see the movement is there. So you see the left-hander struggles.
That's right. He's doing extremely well for himself, barring a couple of deliveries. But then that's how you learn. That's how the curve goes.
Well, the more better you train, I think the more time you give to yourself, it's as simple as that. You turn out to be better one. So Rohan and Sanchit. Oh, this one slashed outside off. Oh, there was a fielder, Mohit Raghav. And they'll run to the running between the wicket is something special tonight to witness.
4 overs gone. It's 38 for no loss.
Mohammad Wasim batting on 20 of 10 deliveries. Oh, this is one more time. That is smoked. Gone into the nets.
Yes, definitely making a statement there, Wasim. When you get an opportunity, you go big. And again, this one was a fuller length delivery in the arc. All Wasim had to do was connect and connect straight, and that's what he did.
Well, I love the way he shifts that wrist and plays it straight on the long horn. It looks very beautiful. You give him anything full, you forget about it. You don't need to look back where the ball has gone.
No, you're right. You just have to go and fetch the ball from outside the boundary line. Big shout, and Wasim is gone. This one grew onto him a little too quickly, surprised him. And too close to cut. Wasim was on the back foot and couldn't do much.
Look at the movement. Look at the bounce. Ah. Well, there was some sent off and some stare at each other.
Now, this is not clean. This is not good. I mean, you got a wicket, great, but there's no need to do the chatter. Rahul Soni, the wicket-keeper captain. Mohammad Wasim, meanwhile, 26 of 12.
Well, Aryan Lakra, the two left-handers together in the center. Well, what a talent this man is. He proved himself on the debut.
Well, yeah, that's right. 88 on ODI debut. Aryan Lakra got a very silly run out, but definitely proved a point worthy of a slot in that 11.
Getting a silly run out or getting silly out has been a history with Aryan Lakra. There was a video certain that went down viral where he was trying to flip the bat that crushed into the stumps and he was given out.
Well, that's right. I remember Jason Roy doing the same thing. He had got out, then he threw the bat on the floor. The bat bounced and hit him on the face. He was out of the next game.
And now that's one way to get out of the game. Quick running. Yeah, good response from the young. You need to be on your toes when you're batting alongside this man, Rohan Mustafa. He doesn't like laziness, doesn't like... It's a challenge to run between the wicket with him, and he loves to run when he's batting alongside Wasim.
Well, it's a good thing. It's a very good sign, taking those singles, converting them into doubles. Keeps the pressure onto the fielders, onto the opposition, and makes them commit silly mistakes.
Well, tell you what, Neil, this bowling attack from the Dubai Daredevils has been fantastic. Sanchit was doing fine. There was creating chances. There was drop catches. That was a challenge to bowl against Wasim and Rohan. Despite that, they did well to maintain the achieved run rate below 10 in the first 6 overs.
Well, that's right. A little tentative, but Future Mattress has done well. 46 they've scored already. 5th over in progress. One last delivery to go. Mohit Raghav into his 3rd. Picked up that 1 wicket of Mohammad Wasim. Could have picked it up in the very first over.
Well, indeed. On a very first legal delivery, in fact. Nicely played. Look, that should be the way to take singles. The sooner you hit the ball, you need to be a couple of steps ahead.
That's right. A run with a shot and get your runs. 47 for 1 after 5. Abdul Aziz Mohammad Rashid comes into bowl, right arm spinner. And to join me in the box is Ahmed Khwaja, who will describe this boundary.
What a shot there from Aryan Lakra, bringing up the 50 for Future Mattress. It was a genuine long half volley, and he climbed all over it. Beautiful shot. This is a young man in the purple patch of his life. ODI debut, T20I debut for the UAE national side, coming off a player of the match performance a couple of nights ago. And he's going to put that away all day, all night.
Well, yeah, a left-hander playing against off-spinner. Again, a good call by the skipper, Rahul Soni. But then, how well will he be able to control these two is the question.
Yeah, the matchup certainly makes sense. But do you have the quality as well to make them play a false shot? Or trap them in front, go through the gate? Steps out, Aryan, easy as you like.
Long off, giving a big chase, but the timing on that was absolutely sweet.
Well, that's right. Beautifully played. And a boundary. He's dealing in boundaries. Two boundaries in this over already of the 3 deliveries that he faced. And my question here is, I mean, it's a thing of mindset. Does one actually feel like doing a little better of themselves when they know that people in power, people in position, people who matter are watching you, be it on the televised broadcast or the members of the Indian squad just outside the ropes?
Well, absolutely. What can be a bigger motivation than that? Having your cricketing heroes practicing in the nets just a few meters away. They'll hear the thwack of your bat. They'll say, hang on, who's this chap? He times the ball pretty sweetly. Maybe he can help us out.
Yeah, you never know, because, you know, one person standing there watching this game could recommend a person from here into one of the franchise leagues, if nothing else.
100% agree with you. And of course, we do have the UAE-based ILT20 coming up very, very soon. A lot of the men involved in this match will be in the mix to be drafted for the UAE players. Meanwhile, 58 for 1 at the end of the power play. 11 runs off that over. Well, let's take a look at the highlights of the power play. It was Mohammad Wasim and Rohan Mustafa who strode out to open the innings, and some big hits from Wasim. That was a lovely off drive from Ronnie. This was easily launched into the stands and then trying to cut a straight delivery. Excellent catch by Rahul Soni, and then Aryan Lakra stepping on the gas, attacking the off spinner. Two princely looking drives for 4. Solid start here for future Mattress. Rizwan Shamsuddin coming on to bowl. Well, we know him fondly as Rizwan KS, left-arm spinner. He's a very fine bowler and another big addition to this Daredevil side.
Well, that's right. Now, this is funny. 2 left-handed batters and you bring in a left-arm spinner. How good is that? You're preparing the batters to go with the spin and go and hit them big.
Well, that's just the sheer quality of the bowler himself. Let's see what Rohan Mustafa's approach will be. He won't hold back. I don't think he can resist. Steps out and goes over cow corner for a humongous 6.
That is huge. That is as huge as it gets. Told you about this equation. A left-hand spinner against 2 left-handers, and mind you, 2 quality left-handers. You'll get to see a lot of these.
Well, that is certainly one of the biggest hits of the ICC Academy Summer Cup. I'm getting some appreciation from Mohammad Farhan. Why not? That was a biggie. So Rizwan KS is going to be under pressure here. Let's see how he responds.
Looks like they've lost the ball. They'll have to wait till a replacement ball comes in. 65 for 1 and 6.2.
So new ball has been distributed, and Rohan, please try to hit smaller sixes next time. Let's see what Rizwan KS can produce. Pulls his length back and tucked into mid-wicket. They're going to push for 2. And that's beautifully placed. No! The long on did well. Rushed in there to stop the second.
Well, Rohan definitely was keen on going for the second, and he's probably telling Aryan that who was going on the danger end? It was me. You should have just run.
It's just the little things. It's a matter of youth and experience. And Rohan Mustafa has buckets load of experience. Aryan Lakra, like you mentioned, he's been put in leadership roles already. Former under-19 captain of the UAE. Nicely cut away, but straight to the point fielder. So they have identified that this young boy has the stuff to go and play the long haul.
Well, yes, identified and has delivered as well. He's been doing well. Has the temperament and the ability. Looks like we just appreciated him a little too much.
Well, that was pitching outside leg. Umpire Shiju unmoved. Yeah, just trying to hit that too hard. In fact, it was hitting him outside the line as well. Rahul Soni with the big appeal. So far so good from Rizwan. Came back well after that big 6. He's tied the 2 lefties up. Projected scores are looking pretty ominous though for the men in pink. Just punches it to extra. Dot ball to conclude. In fact, that's a very good over from Rizwan Shamsuddin. 66 for 1. Abdulaziz Rashid to continue from the football ground end. Expensive first over. It looks like the Devils in this pitch have died down. Trying to beat that extra cover fielder. Rohan Mustafa, 24 of 19, but still not as fluent as we've seen him in the past, Neil.
Well, yeah, he's probably going through that little phase where trying to come back.
Well, that is always something I'm curious about. Form, the word that is. Ahmed Raza, former T20I captain of the UAE, said it doesn't exist. It's just a state of mind. And I think I tend to agree with him.
Yes and no. Yes, obviously, yes, because it has to do a lot with the mindset, right? But the mindset fails you when the bat fails you. And it's a vicious loop that you get into. You don't play well for a couple of innings, your graph goes down, and then you try harder to bring it up. And when you're trying too hard, then maybe it might just come through, and if it doesn't, then you further go down the drain. And the moment you're going down the drain, the mindset starts deserting you. And then you start doing things which are not necessary to bring the form back, and thus you keep going back in that loop of trying too hard, failing, trying too hard, failing.
Absolutely, beautifully explained. It's such a mental process. You try to change things. You feel that luck is not going your way. You feel like the whole solar system is against you.
True.
And then you go into that downward spiral. It takes a lot of mental toughness, a lot of self-belief. Meanwhile, Abdulaziz Rashid has rushed through his over in quick time. A steady one for the Daredevils. 70 for 1 at the end of 8. Rizwan Shamsuddin continues. Aryan playing the spinners well off the back foot, but certainly the boundaries have dried up in the last 2 overs. And will that create catching opportunities? We've already seen them put down 2 catches.
No, that's right. There are some concerns that the team Daredevils will have to address. One of the biggest ones being their fielding, their catching. But you're right, creating chances is important. But equally important is to convert those chances into wickets. A single there.
Being very careful with the shot selection now. Aryan and Rohan playing the spinners on merit conservatively. Projected scores are not too bad. Current run rate is pretty good. Oh, hard cut there, but straight to the point fielder. Couldn't find the gap. Frustrating for Aryan.
Extremely frustrating. 16 of 16, which means going at a run a ball. In T20 cricket, run a ball is good, but only till a certain point.
Hard pull through mid-wicket. There was a sweeper out there. So Rizwan Shamsuddin bowling to his field. Like I mentioned earlier, he's a very intelligent bowler, very skillful left-arm spinner. We have a lot of those in the UAE. And he's certainly one of the better exponents. Knows how to bowl defensively and offensively. And he's tying down these 2 left-handers. This is top stuff.
One last delivery to go. If they go at 12 and over from here on, they'll reach 206.
Lovely stuff. Both very experienced players. Rizwan knows Rohan Mustafa was about to do something funky and did the smart thing, pulled out of his action. Slower delivery. Threw it up big time. Just a bottom edge. Only dealing in ones now. 74 for 1 at the end of 9 overs. Abdulaziz Rashid continuing, and the 2 spinners here are doing a fantastic job, Neil.
Well, yes, I wasn't really expecting a lot from the spinners, considering both of these guys play spin extremely well. And there you go. This is exactly... Oh, brilliant piece of fielding. Wow, that was really well done.
Well, is that the effect of Azharuddin Qureshi, the strength and conditioning coach of the UAE national side? The Daredevils working super hard. I guess they want to impress him.
Well, either that or he would have said the one who misses any kind of fielding will be doing 7 rounds of the ground.
Well, speaking of 7 rounds, make that 6 rounds from Aryan Lakra. That was like a gunshot. What a hit over square leg.
Well, yes, spinners will be tackled and tackled in style. The ball lost in the bushes. And a new ball will be sent.
Well, new ball has been delivered. Beautiful cut shot. Misfield at point. Well, that's going to cost them runs. In fact, it will cost them 4 runs.
How silly was that? You don't do that. These are basics of cricket. The ball will come to the point in a flash, and you have to be at it. The ball went through Gateway of India.
Very poor technique indeed. Didn't get low enough. Didn't put the leg down to block it. And Abdulaziz Rashid just punished for slack fielding. And now once again, they're looking very dangerous. Aryan 28 of 20. Rohan Mustafa. It's been a laborious effort, but we know he can just flip a switch and start counter-attacking big time.
You're right. For him, it's just a matter of a couple of deliveries.
Oh, inside edge, and he's bowled him. Goodness me. When it rains, it pours. Wretched luck for Rohan Mustafa. It wasn't quite there to cut. Got big on him and chopped onto the stumps. That's a big wicket for Abdulaziz Rashid. The Daredevil strike back. 86 for 2. New batter coming in is the former under-19 captain of the UAE, Alishan Sharfu, alongside another former under-19 captain, Aryan Lakra. So future Mattress, they're certainly banking on the youngsters to take them into the future and to take us into the future in the com box. It's Abid Ibrahim. Good evening, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Jamaat Khwaja. I thought talking about under-19 captains. Oh, this one plunked from the onside. And that would be only single. A good shot played by Aryan. Now he can do that because he spent enough time on the wicket. So before you bring that sweep shot out, you need to spend some time in the center.
Yeah, and it's a very big boundary towards cow corner mid-wicket. Alishan already has a 50 to his name in the ICC Academy Summer Cup. Brilliant strike rate, 200 plus. Just the man you want. Coming in at number 4, number 5. And this man has bowled beautifully so far. Rizwan Shamsuddin, aka Rizwan KS. I'm a big fan of him. Beautifully bowled, right on the money. And you can see the understanding. It's almost telepathic between Alishan Sharfu and Aryan.
Well, I'll tell you what, the more you play together, the more understanding you have. It was just clearly an eye contact between the batters. They haven't called, haven't shouted yes for 1 or 2. It was just eye-to-eye contact and they got through. So that is what says that these young players play a lot together. This is where you will have Jayawardena, Sangakkara. This is where you'll have Dhoni and Yuvraj.
Oh, absolutely. Brilliantly said. I was just thinking of examples of famous cricketing couples in my mind. Hayden and Langer, Dravid and Tendulkar, Ibrahim and Khwaja.
You brought me back in. I was thinking about Shiv Narayan Chandrapal and Brian Lara.
Oh, absolutely. Two legends. So different. Run machines for the West Indies. Oh, very lucky there, Aryan. Didn't get to the pitch of the ball. Thankfully, it just went in off his ribs for a leg bye.
Well, coming back to the game, I don't see any pressure on the future Mattress team. They are going well with the run rate. They are taking those runs 7, 8 or 9 perhaps in an over. So I don't see any hurry. that Aryan is trying to get down the track and trying to take the risk. There is no need to take any risk.
Totally agree. Nicely cut away, straight to Haroon Ghaus at point. The spinners have done a very good job, all things considered, for the Daredevils. Rizwan going at just above 5 runs per over. And Abdulaziz also produced a big wicket of Rohan. Just working the hands but not finding the gap. Another excellent over comes to an end. 91 for 2.
Well, there you go. A competition in the bowling chart. Top 10 wicket takers. Can you believe it? Wajid is the top. And when you turn it back and you see the most runs getter, it's the same man. What a performer from Pindi boys.
He's been absolutely incredible. This is just the first month of the UAE domestic season kicking off. And he started like a house on fire. Beautiful cover drive from Aryan. And that will be just about cleaned up by Haroon Ghaus. Big chase there and an easy 2.
Well, my old worry is, Khwaja, that Aryan is using a lot of feet. He's advancing down the track, dancing there a lot. So you need to be watchful before you get into the trap. That this is better. You don't need to take a lot of charge on the spinners. You don't have any hurry.
Well, it just shows how confident he is these days, Aryan. Making his international debut. Pulled away. There is a mid-wicket in place. Making his international debut. He got a player of the match performance in the Academy Summer Cup as well. So he feels he can look to dominate the spinners. He's in a good, positive frame of mind.
Yeah, indeed. What I see is that very heavy batting unit to come. After this, you got Amjad Gul, you got Umair Ali Khan, you got a lot of power hitters down the track. I mean, down the line. If you have Wasi Shah, who's doing so fantastic.
Oh, is that a stumping? No signal from the leg umpire. Wonderful keeping by Rahul Soni. Ali Shan just reaching for that ball. It was a gem of a delivery.
Beautiful delivery, yeah. This is where you need to understand. You need to put your feet back, and lovely decision there from Shiju. And it was spot on there. Did not even refer to the third.
Yeah, his back leg did raise for a few seconds, but he made sure he got back. Good bowling, good keeping, and even better, good umpiring from Shiju Sam. And interestingly, Ali Shan is wearing Rohan Mustafa's number 88.
That's mine as well.
So he's wearing Abid Ibrahim's number.
Well, yeah. Abdulaziz has gone for some runs, but picked up a very important wicket. Oh, one more beautiful delivery. He concludes his spell. 4 overs, 30 for 1. Look at the final delivery.
Absolute Jaffa. Turning away and some extra bounce. I think all things considered, he's done a pretty good job. 94 for 2 at the end of 12.
Well, there you go. This is what we were talking about. Look at that top 10 run scorers. And you see at number 1, the same player who's got the most of the wicket, Wajid Khan. Right behind him is Farhan Babar, his own teammate.
Well, that's been the key to the success for Pindi Boys defenders. Undefeated in the tournament so far. 4 wins out of 4. The top order has been in wonderful nick. Wajid, the power play specialist, and Farhan Babar, the run chase specialist.
Well, to be very honest, the last game Wajid went for none. Has costed him that Farhan Babar chasing him behind. A lovely stats here to see Farhan Babar competing. And what I feel is the team, Pindi Boys defenders, they don't have a very big heavy lifting players. One more time, Aryan steps down and cleans it straight to the fielder. He's done well.
Well, it's Sanchit Mohan Sharma, outstanding athlete. Another UAE international teammate of Aryan and Alishan. Definitely part of the future. The future is certainly bright for the men in grey. We've had some roadblocks, some stumbles, but that is always the journey to success. It's always a long one. Flighted, beautifully punched off the back foot. I love the way Aryan is constructing this innings. He's looked to be very positive with his footwork.
And what I have come to my notice as well, they are very quick to respond to each other while running the wicket. You see the first run, they take in no time. The fitness has been top class from these two batters.
Yeah, he's worked hard for his runs, 36 off 27. Kept his partners in motion. And that's his game. We don't need him to be batting at 150, 160 strike rate, looking to hit big sixes. We want him to hold the innings together, learn from another senior teammate, Mohammad Usman.
Oh, indeed. What a player. And also is also a left-hander. That gives you the advantage of understanding your senior, exactly what left-handers need to do. It's a big opportunity to rub shoulders like these seniors, Mohammad Usman, for these young lads.
Oh, absolutely. They are the future generation. A lot will depend on their form, on their performance. 100 up for Future Mattress so far. And full credit goes to Mr. Adil Mirza, the owner of the Future Mattress franchise. Such a collection of stars in one side.
Oh, indeed. He works hard as well. See him taking rounds and rounds until the match gets end.
Pulled away with some force and dropped at mid-wicket. Well, well, well. Once again, Dubai Daredevils shelling a catch.
Well, I don't see any errors, but apart from dropping the catches, that's been a main pillar. Look at that. That was a simple catch, where in the end you made it look so hard and dropped one. That was an easy one.
I think that's Taimur Ali fielding at mid-wicket.
Abdulaziz, the leggy.
Pardon me. Just bowled a top spell. Perhaps just a bit tired in the outfield. That should have been held.
Held it straight and gone. 4 runs.
Well, this time Ali Shan Sharfu read the length early and belted Rizwan KS down the ground. That was travelling. Watch out, umpire Shiju. No chance for the long on. End of the over. 105 for 2. Most maximums in the ICC Academy Summer Cup, no surprise. It's Wajid Khan, once again, 10 sixes in just 4 innings. Yasir Kaleem, well, we know all about his class. Hard-hitting wicket-keeper batter of IGM. Just 2 behind him. Then we have Wasi Shah in the top 5 as well. That's a surprise for me, but just shows he's striking the ball beautifully these days.
Yeah, the last game he played, he scored 41 unbeaten. It was much needed, and that was a quick inning, the ideal inning. So there you go. The final wait is over. I'm looking for Neil Oja. He seems to be looking also for the man.
Yeah, Mr. Azharuddin Qureshi, the strength and conditioning coach of the UAE national side. Of course, as you can expect, he is super fit. Going to bowl some left arm spin for us. Well, his action is exactly like a former Bangladesh great, Mohammad Rafiq.
Oh yes, you remind me, what a legend left armer. Abdur Rafiq.
Mohammad Rafiq.
Mohammad Rafiq, pardon me, yeah. Star player. And played for Bangladesh for a really long time.
Well, he was their first big star before the likes of Tamim Iqbal, Mushfiqur Rahim, and of course Shakib Al Hasan. He was the one who used to deliver match-winning performances for them, especially in red ball cricket. He was so good, so effective.
Well, indeed. What a star is this. Meanwhile, 13 overs we are past. 106 for 2.
Well, there you can see our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, sitting on top with the bird's eye view alongside Mr. Mahesh, who is in charge of the ICC Academy Summer Cup. Wonderful personalities. Meanwhile, we had just a short injury break for the keeper. I think he took a blow to one of his fingers. The action will resume. 106 for 2 in 13 overs. Future Mattress sitting pretty. Projected scores, well, they're getting at least 160 at this rate. Nicely bowled by Azharuddin. Right on the money.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how Aryan Lakra takes his coach.
Oh, most certainly. It's always a game within a game. And he steps out and hits him straight. Long off. Settles, juggles and holds on. Rizwan KS gets the man, and a big smile from the coach.
Well, that was a simple thing to do. You need to admit the coach is always the coach. Mistimed over the mid-off, a bit of juggle, but finally wicket. A breakthrough here, much needed for the team Daredevils, and the coach delivered on his very first over. 38 for 31, Aryan Lakra takes walkout.
New man coming in is Amjad Gul. He is a big striker of the ball, especially on those horizontal bat shots, that square cut and pull. So Azharuddin Qureshi immediately delivering. A good wicket to take. Aryan was looking to dominate. That will just pull the run rate back perhaps. The spinners have done the business so far for Daredevils. With better catching, they could have had Future Mattress in even more dire straits. Oh, this has been hit straight and gone right onto the side screen for a handsome 6. Alishan Sharfu, glorious footwork. Made it a half volley and bashed it straight. Wonderful shot. Well, they're certainly looking to make a statement against their strength and conditioning coach. Perhaps he's told them, hit me for a 6 and you won't have to do laps for a week. Keeping the game interesting. He goes for it again, belted hard, and the long off barely had a moment's notice. The ball was on him. They're just looking to up the ante here. Current run rate around 8.3. They would like to get up to about 185, maybe even 200. A lot will depend on Alishan batting on 15 off 11. Amjad Gul yet to face. But I've been mighty impressed with the bowling of Azharuddin. Looks a solid left arm spinner. Must have played at a high level back in India.
Oh, that's gone. That's smoked. That is just inside the row for 4. What a great hit. What a use of the feet.
Well, it wasn't middle, but he had enough power on it. And hit it wide of that long on fielder. Handsome looking shot there from Amjad Gul.
Well, his bat is hungry for runs. In this team, you hardly get to bat. A very strong batting unit. Usually the openers or the top order plays all 20.
Yeah, certainly. Lack of opportunities, and there you go. He's cracked it and beats the deep cover fielder. That is meat and drink for Amjad Gul.
Well, that sparked away. The soon it was hit, it was smoked. Look at that. Effortless shot from Amjad Gul. What a player. 2 in 2. It's 14 gone. 121 for 3. Well, the difference is huge. The most force in the tournament, where Farhan Babar is leading in that department because he chases a lot. So Wajid, this is where he's beats his companion Wajid Khan, who's at number 2 with 18 force. Farhan Babar clearly for the most force, and 25 force has been struck by this stylish left-hander.
Yeah, they're just playing musical chairs with each other. Farhan, Babar and Wajid. You hit the most sixes, I'll hit the most fours. Meanwhile, the happiest person is Yasin Maharvi, their captain. Meanwhile, Mohammad Farhan, left arm swing bowler, coming in pretty late. 15th over. Full toss, hit hard, but just short of that extra. I would have expected him to bowl within the power play itself. Perhaps a change of tactics for the Daredevils.
Ali Shan is still right there in the center. A lot relies on him. The left arm quick. Onto the pads. That is clearly good away with it. That was hit me delivery there. Missed a chance, Ali Shan, who loves to swing the bat.
Well, if you notice, he had walked across the stumps and that leg stick was exposed. Has to be careful. Just jumping around in the crease, trying to create that angle behind square. 122 for 3. They're sitting pretty currently. Future Mattress looking for a big score. And Mohammad Farhan, he needs to be careful here. They're hunting. Amjad Gul has just belted this through mid-wicket. A lot of work for Harun Ghosh. He does well. They're going to scamper for 2 though. Big boundary on the leg side.
Yeah, the plan is to feed on the own side. They're hunting for the pads. So they have kept that deep square leg. So the moment you hit, that's a very, very big part of the ground. It's not easy to clear that part of the ground with the maximum.
This time going across Amjad Gul. That's the issue with Mohammad Farhan. He has a problem controlling his lines. He holds quite a few extras. That's something he needs to work on for the future.
Definitely that's been a worry for Mohammad Farhan. Been watching him over the time. When he bowls that, tries to angle away. He gets this result. That's gone. And maximum.
Just muscled over long on by Amjad Gul. Such a fearsome batter. And he's in that hitting mode tonight. Launching it over long on for 6.
Well, he gets a fraction of time when he goes deep in his crease. And that's what helped him. And that willow is some serious willow in his hand. What a player. This time he comes down the track, gets the Chinese cut in 4.
Well, this time Farhan is unlucky. Genuine inside edge. Chopped past the stumps. And no chance for the fine leg. Expensive over comes to an end. 135 for 3 at the end of 15. In fact, there's one delivery to go. Oh yes, there was a wide in there as well. 13 runs off it already, Abid.
Well, it's been very expensive. Yeah, you have given leg buys as well. Another wide outside off. Whenever he tries to angle it away, he's just not been able to correct that. Look at.
And he's jumping to the right in his delivery stride as well, making it even more difficult for him. It's about damage control now. Current run rate has gone above 9.
I think he's got a problem with the angling. Oh! Meantime, that's gone! Gone! Gone!
Well, he was aiming for our scoreboard and he almost got it there. That was a golf swing from Amjad Gul. Look at that. Half volley. See ya later. Expensive over comes to an end. 20 off it. 142 for 3.
Meantime, it's 5 overs remaining, and Sanchit Mohan Sharma has come in and given the 4 runs. Beautiful touch shot from Ali Shan to come in, and look at that. Just effortless, just bringing the willow in front and getting the better result. Well, it's been a very interesting juncture of the game, but I've been joined by Super Neil Oja. It would be lovely. It will be lovely contest to see when Azhar bowls, and Neil commentates on that.
Well, I missed out on that 1 over that he bowled. Picked up a wicket of Arin Lakra. He's a lovely lad, I tell you. Azhar, not him. That's Mohit Raghav.
Oh, with authority pulled straight to the fielder. So that's a very big part of the ground when you play across the wicket. So some workout is being done by Sanchit and the company, the team. They keep on feeding on the onside, but that's a risky move, let me tell you, because both these batters, they love to swing the ball on the onside.
You're right. We'll have to see what pays, or is that a bluff that he's trying to create? A beautifully well-directed bouncer. And Sanchit Sharma now mixing it up after being hit for a 4 on the very first delivery of the over. Slower bouncer.
And I wonder, Sanchit was perfect to bowl that final over. I think he should have come slightly late to bowl that penultimate over of the final over. He's got 1 left, but when you try use a bowler on trot for the 2 overs, but he's got the rhythm and everything, I think that was more better here for Sanchit.
Well, yes, but I'm sure the skipper has some plans. We wonder how it'll all pan out, but 147 is already a good score.
Well, that's been the area where they've been hitting. Oh! Mohammad Farhan making little excitement there.
Well, yeah, literally was running parallel to the ball for like 5-7 yards, and then this, some good left foot dance.
It was marginally away from that boundary line. I think you should need to first thing cut the ball out from the boundary line. Oh, hard swing, missed it completely, getting only air on it. Amjad Gul, what a beautiful delivery from Sanchit Sharma.
You're right, Sanchit has been doing it really well, mixing up the pace, varying the length, and all of them mostly directed towards the body of Amjad Gul.
He's bowling short, he's banging short. That's what is the key, where he's mixing the pace. But one thing is for sure, he's pulled his length back. So some great bowling from Sanchit. Slower one, goes out, no third, and will be 4.
Well, yes, that was the last ball. Started with a 4 on the first, ended with a 4. Amjad Gul wanted to go towards mid-wicket, went towards the third man. Doesn't really matter where they go, as long as they come. 4 to end the over, 16 gone, 153 for 3.
Well, the final time has come in, where Azharuddin Qureshi would be bowling, and Neil will be witnessing this.
Catch on the first ball, wicket, Azharuddin strikes. We've been waiting for that, and it's a very good looking catch. Azhar dragged the length back, And Sanchit Sharma completes a very good catch.
Epic battles here, epic scenes at ICC Cricket Academy. Azharuddin took the second wicket here, and walking out is Alishan Sharfoot for 20 of 16 deliveries. The score is the same, 153, but it's 4 wickets down. Mohammad Usman scored 99 runs with the average of 33. A very nice strike rate, very good striker. I've seen him as getting 46 runs unbeaten in the last game. That must be giving him a lot of confidence.
Well, yeah, player of the match yesterday. And now comes in to bat. So a quick internal information. Mohammad Usman, Amjad Gul, senior players of the squad. Meanwhile, this time has been played straight. Starts with the 4. That's exactly what is written on Azhar's back.
Well, first delivery, dancing down, hitting over the bowler's head. That's been a beautiful story here. Usman taking charge on his coach.
Well, yeah, Azhar, the strength and conditioning coach of the UAE side, goes down on one knee. This time, again a boundary. Sanchit Sharma has been doing rounds. Once towards the right, once towards the left.
Well, that's the best way to impress your coach. When you show that I'm still fit enough, Mohammad Usman, the age is just a number for him. What a fit guy. What a player. It's been a wonderful find. Oh, this one goes inside out. Up in the air. No fielder around it. Will that go for 4? Yes, it does.
Ah, come on. 3 back-to-back boundaries there. Usman is changing the game. Came around the wicket. Beg your pardon, over the wicket. For the first 3 deliveries. And then coming in over. Again taken for a boundary.
Well, you see the smile on Mohammad Usman's face. There's a battle, internal battle between the two. Or they are running for 2. That's no. Good backup in the end by Sanchit. Final delivery to go. And that will be against Amjad Gul. And Amjad Gul, by the way, looks very comfortable against the left arm.
Well, you're right. Looks extremely comfortable. But we'll have to wait and watch on what happens on this last delivery. He started with a wicket. Conceded 3 boundaries after that. Azhar. Toss up and bowled him. Started with a wicket. Ends with a wicket. He's picked up 3. Phenomenal delivery to get rid of Amjad Gul.
Well, I have no doubts that he'll dedicate his man of the match performance to you, Neil, maybe. That's the 3rd one. 2 in the over, 166 for 5. Walking out is Amjad Gul. Scored 32 of 11. A really good cameo role here. Beautiful knock comes to an end. It's 166 for 5. Sanchit will be bowling his final over. Had to bowl him out. Beautiful cut shot. And that goes straight to that Azharuddin Qureshi. What a throw. A chance of a run out, maybe. Wow. What a great pickup.
Well, that's right. Ran in a couple of few yards. And then a big throw coming in. Straight into the wicket-keeper's gloves. I think a little too late. Well, this is what happens when you pick up a couple of wickets in your bowling. All of a sudden, the adrenaline rush kicks in. And then you see those fielders slash bowlers doing a lot more than what you'd seen them doing.
Oh, good delivery. This is pitched outside the line, but was straight coming onto the wicket. So that now, with this angle, Sanchit may be a hint bit of a swing if he can manage to get here. He might be successful trapping the batsman in front if he brings ball into that left-hander.
Well, that's right. But then again, a lot of experience riding on the willow of Mohammad Usman. He definitely knows a thing or two about Sanchit Sharma's bowling. Oh, that was a very good bouncer. Very well directed. And that is it, what we call for the bouncer. It's not about the pace of the short ball. It's about where you've bowled it. If you bowl at that height, the batter is bound to play. And when you make them play, there's a chance of a wicket.
Oh, definitely. Well, what I have seen over the years, Usman loves to play these short balls. His strong zone is to pull the ball. I still remember the 100 he made for the UAE. That was big one. He made something 140 runs there. So he played some tremendous pull shots in that inning. And we all know that his strength is a pull shot. But credit must be given to that Sanchit, who's testing him with the short stuff. Pulled slower here. Tennis ball bouncer, moreover. But what a great in touch this young man is. Syed Wasi Shah, amongst the runs in this tournament.
Well, that's right. He's a good lad. Exceptional fielder. Good wicket keeper. As far as batting is concerned, what I would love to see is good scores consistency.
Well, indeed. Pulled, smoked. Is that a fielder? Yes. Oh, he wants to there. A real test for these two batters. Sanchit is bowling so beautiful.
One last delivery. It's a good over that has been bowled by Sanchit. Was expensive in the previous over, 2 boundaries.
Well, how lucky you are, Neil and Azhar Qureshi, that you work what you love to do. It's been excellent as a coach when you also get a chance to play. A lovely cut shot there. We talk about Azharuddin Qureshi a lot. There you go.
Well, that's what we said. Once you start doing well, the ball starts following you. 18 overs gone, 173 for 5. All right, Azhar comes into bowl again. Picked up 2 wickets in the previous over, 1 in the first. So if you go with the analytics, it is 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third. Is it? pressure maybe on him, or is it just the verbal pressure we're creating on him?
Oh, takes him for the right. That's straight as an arrow. Beyond the side screen, 6 runs.
Usman has been toying with Azhar's bowling, definitely can say that. Not much of turn. Leaped onto the length of the ball and played it beautifully. 6 to start with.
Well, you talk about Usman's performance this season and the previous season also. He's no longer the player earlier we used to see who used to take time. He's gone bang, first delivery, he smashed 4 runs and still is going pretty well with a very good strike rate. 9 deliveries faced, scoring 29.
Again comes down, and this time even bigger. Huge 6. He's spoiling Azhar's numbers, I can definitely tell you that. Azhar might just have to change that jersey number to 6.
Well, that's been one way, and that's a highway. That's hitting out of the park. Beautiful scenes here. 2 back-to-back 6s. Let me tell you, Mohammad Usman, you got to run a lot tomorrow.
Well, yeah, unless he's got that little challenge going with Azhar where he said that, listen, if I hit you for a certain number of 4s or 6s, then maybe for the next 3 days, I won't be doing the trainings. I just chill while the other boys train hard.
Well, that's one way to get the off day. I think Usman would love that to be tomorrow. It's Sunday, perfect day, when we'll have a clash between India and Pakistan as well.
Oh yeah, big game coming up, India versus Pakistan. Meanwhile, Azhar versus Usman. That's a very good delivery. Yorked him. Single. And that'll bring Syed Wasi Shah for the first time against Azhar.
Well, this is getting very interesting here. When you see Usman is striking his coach Azharuddin Qureshi. But that's one way to do when you see the bowler is picking up wickets. So you need to strike him. If you let him play off, he might get another wicket as well because he's already got 3.
Yeah, also Azhar hasn't been turning a lot. It's a limited turn. So even when you step out, you know that if you've got the length right. This time up in the air. Is there a chance? No! Wasi has hit him for a 6.
Well, that side screen has been smashed a couple of times in this over. This one goes with all slash. Pure bottom hand power. Least bother about the result. You need to be brave. What a shot from Syed Wasi Shah.
Cut away and will race away towards the fence again. Boundary. He's turning out to be extremely expensive, Azhar. 3 6s, 1 4 on this over.
Well, that's unfair that you do with your coach, isn't it? You're taking charge on him. He's picked up 3 wickets, but the challenge is huge. This young, smart boy knew what exactly was coming and made a room perfect. It hits it and drilled it towards the covers.
Well, yes, sir. 196 for future Mattress. They've lost 5 wickets, of which 3 have been taken by Azhar, but he's been taken for runs on this over. One last delivery. Can he finish it off well? Can he dart in a delivery that gets into the right-hander? A tossed-up delivery, smart batting, and we'll get a couple of runs to end the over. An expensive Azhar over comes to an end. 19 gone. It's 198 for 5.
Final over. Mohit Raghav. Oh, he's been picked up. This is gone up in the air and just full shot to Harun Ghosh. That was maybe a chance.
Yeah, no, he was standing very square. Don't think there was a chance there. Ball was in the air for a very long time. He put in a good dive, but there wouldn't have been any chance, any opportunity whatsoever.
200 up for Future Mattress. Smashing on the cow corner. Well, this is already a very big score. I haven't seen 200 runs. It's been struck in this throughout the tournament. And this wicket is now batting well. Now you get that batting paradise because it's playing its third game.
You're right. But also if you see that the batters have applied themselves. Usman has taken his chances to go big. He's stepping out to the spinners. He's doing his bit and has been rewarded. 35 of 13. 4 more deliveries to go. There's a quick change in the field. Third man goes back. Mid-wicket comes in.
And also, Neil, you can't really apply the bowls that if you bowl at a good areas, you just like Sanchit did, you won't be getting hit for many runs. But if you err in the line, there is no margin of error. This is up in the air. Farhan Babar not giving it a try. Just trying to prevent the boundaries here.
Which is okay. You know, you might want to take that slight comfortable stance at that. Wait for the ball to reach you because invariably they'll be just going for a single. Yes, you would want to be aggressive and try and attack the ball for a catch. But if you miss out, you might just let the ball go for a boundary. Don't want to take that chance? Fair enough.
That's a smart bowling now. That's what you need to do. Cut down the pace. Bowl short, full, surprise the batter. It's all about that one momentum, one moment. If you got it right, you will get the reward.
That's right. We'll have to see how many can they score in the next 2. Can they cross the 210 mark? Syed Wasi Shah on strike. He's gone big. He's gone aerial. And the fielder will take a comfortable catch. That is the end of Syed Wasi Shah. He wanted to go over the long off fence for a max.
Yeah.
Not big enough.
He chose the big weight. That was the biggest part of the ground as well. And Tehmoor Ali, making no mistake, takes that catch comfortable as you like. But a very good knock comes to an end from Syed Wasi Shah. 16 of 7. Oh, he's got perfect score at the right time. You had hardly 2 bowls to spare. So 205 for the loss of 5 wickets, Future Mattress.
What was that? What was that? It'll be called a no ball. The ball not pitching onto that strip. Really, really bad. Definitely would have been, would have slipped out of his hand. I don't know if there is enough dew on the ground.
Let's appear the wet and that sweat that you get through. It's difficult also now. Mohit with across the seam. He doesn't want to miss anything. Oh, this has been smoked. Great hit over the fielder. Longest part of the ground.
A maximum there to finish the innings. It was a free hit, so wouldn't have mattered even if the fielder would have taken that. But Usman finishes with a flurry. 42 for him. 42 not out of 16 deliveries. He's done extremely well for his side. And with that 6, 212 come up on the board. These lads are having a chat with us. Oh, this is cute. This is very, very cute.
Yeah, you're taking 2 more laps tomorrow, mate. That's a great final total that Future Mattress has got. They'll be delighted and comfortable after scoring 212 runs for 6 wickets.
That's right. A quick look at the bat. Rohan Mustafa, 29 of 28, 26 of 12 from Mohammad Wasim. Well, both of them gave plenty of chances to the fielding side to take some catches, but dropped. Arhin Lakra, 38 of 31. 20 of 16 for Ali Shan. Amjad Gul, 32 of 11. A very splendid knock. But Mohammad Usman, look at those numbers. 42 of 16. He's done exceptionally well. Back-to-back good knocks coming in from Mohammad Usman, who comes down the order. Syed Wasi Shah was sent in to accelerate. Did that. 16 of 7. 12, beg your pardon. 212 for 6 in 20 overs. 9 extras in that. But I think Future Mattress have done extremely well. As far as the bowling is concerned, the scorecard doesn't look very pleasing for a couple of bowlers. Mohit Raghav picking up 2 wickets in his 4, but gave away 42 runs, economy of 10.5. Then 1 wicket there for Abdul Aziz. Sanchit Sharma bowled really well, but didn't get any wickets. Rizwan Samshuddin, he picked up no wickets, but his economy was really good, 6.75. And then Azhar and Mohammad Farhan, look at them. Mohammad Farhan just bowled 1 over, gave 20. Azhar picked up 3 wickets, but gave away 54 runs. A half century of sorts for Azhar there with the ball. 20 overs, 212 for 6. That's how it looks like as far as the bowling card is concerned. Let's have a look at some fabulous knocks in the Future Mattress innings. Wasim, the first shot that he made over the fence, and he kept doing that. Every single shot was bigger than the other till that happened. Arhin Lakra smoked this beautifully all along the carpet, stepping down over the bowler. He was joined in with Rohan Mustafa and literally played the shots all around the ground till Rohan Mustafa plugged that one into himself. This one trying to be a little cheeky, a little smart, but ended up giving a simple catch. And it was Azhar who came in, was taken for a few runs, but also picked up a bunch of wickets. Gul, he was literally hitting as if he's playing some under-8 boys. Age group cricket, mind you. But then came in Azhar, again picking up wickets. 3 wickets for him, but Mohammad Usman had different plans against Azhar. Hit him for runs literally everywhere that you could see. Amjad Gul was bowled. And Usman continued. 3 sixes in that over, I remember, with 1-4. Extremely expensive, 25 runs over for Azhar when Wasi hit that boundary. And the last over went for runs, picked a wicket, and the last one was a 6 again. A fantastic finish for Future Mattress. 212 runs in that innings. So when Dubai Daredevils come in, they'll have to score 213 in 120 balls. That's a required run rate of 10.65 if they have to win this game. We'll take a quick short break and come back on the other side.
Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the ICC Academy Oval number 1, where we have Dubai Daredevils with an almighty run chase, 213 runs required. They have to go at 10.65 per over against a very, very strong Future Mattress side. A very important game for both sides, desperate for victory. And let's see what the openers for Dubai Daredevils can produce. Abhay Jotin, he's in good touch. Got a score in the previous match. But it's been 3-4 days since they've been out there in the middle, under the glare of the spotlights. Let's see if they can step up to the mark. So it's going to be Mohammad Nashif, Saipile and Abhay Jotin to open up. Plenty of new ball options for Future Matches, but it's going to be Akif Raja taking the new ball from the cricket net's end. Big target to chase, but you still have to go through your processes. Nashir, only 14 runs in the tournament, so he'll certainly be looking for a big score. It's a good batting track. We saw the number of maximums hit by Future Mattress. You can certainly look to hit through the line on the up. 1 wicket in the tournament so far for Raja Akifullah Khan. Excellent economy rate considering he bowls in the power play with the new nut. Ringfield on the offside. There is a deep third in place and of course a deep fine leg. So perhaps plenty of chin music. He's moving a bit to his right towards deep square. Let's see how close the Daredevils can get, or can they even get over the mark. They've played 2 matches in the tournament so far, won 1 and lost 1. So they need the 2 points in this game. Here we go. Solidly played off the front foot by Nashif. That'll give him a lot of confidence. Haider Ali fielding at cover. Very talented, skillful left arm spinner. And a very talented and skillful commentator coming into the comm box alongside me. It's Neil Ojha. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ahmed. I actually wait for you to compliment one of the players and I slide in so that the compliment slides on to me as well.
Transference of compliments. Akif Raja steaming in. Oh, pulled over mid-wicket. Aggressive shot from Nashir. Not quite out of the sweet spot. And are they going to push for 3 here? Yeah, they'll get it quite easily. It was a long chase for Mohammad Usman. That got him warmed up.
Well, yeah. The kind of batting that he did. Didn't expect him to come in and go whacking. But he did really well. Mohammad Usman has changed his style of play from someone who used to play to build the innings. Now changed the dynamics of the game with his flamboyance.
Well, that is the demand of T20 cricket for you. No longer can you be just an accumulator at 4 or 5. You need to bat at a strike rate of 130 plus. This man can certainly do that. Abhay Jotin already has a 50 to his name in the tournament. Strike rate is very good as well. So he is the kingpin of this Daredevils batting lineup. Fished at that one. Pacey delivery from Akif. And within the tram lines.
You're right. Inviting him to go outside the off stump. And when you do that, you're technically making the batter play according to your abilities and not to his. That's a very smart way of doing it.
Well, the shot was on considering the backward point and cover fielder are up. But you need to get in line with the ball too. Hooked away this time. And just falling short of the deep fine leg. It's going to be Muhammad Azhar cleaning up. They will pick up 2 though.
A couple of runs there, making them run for their runs, literally. 5 on the board. Nashir Saipillai 3, Abhay Jotin 2.
Well, they're certainly fearless. They're not worried about the reputations of these Future Mattress players. A lot of them regular UAE internationals. Mohammad Wasim, Akif Raja, Aryan Lakra, Mohammad Usman. The list goes on and on. Played solidly off the back foot. Shy at the stumps from Amjad goal. That was close.
Well, yeah, they did well. A direct hit maybe would have got the game going. But that's something that we'll have to wait and watch. One more delivery to go. Cannot afford to lose wickets for sure, Dubai Daredevils.
Interestingly, Akif is looking to bowl that hard length. Usually a swing bowler. Gets a beautiful outswinger going. Excellent seam and wrist position. Solidly behind that is Nasher. 6 for none after the first over. It's going to be Rohan Mustafa sharing the new nut with Akif Raja coming in from the football ground end. 3 wickets so far in the tournament for Ronnie. Excellent economy rate.
He is one of those members of the side that has immense amount of experience. He's bowling the medium pace, I believe, yeah.
Oh, it's another top edge. Fine leg is up. And good chase put on there by the fielder. It's Akif Raja himself. Well, he's nicely warmed up. And they will pick up 2. So, like you mentioned, jack of all trades. He can do anything and everything with the ball, Rohan Mustafa.
You're right. He'll bowl his quick off breaks. He'll bowl seam up, depending on what he wants to deliver.
Belted hard, straight, past the mid-on. And it will skip away down the slope for a boundary. Good intent from Abhay Jotin. Not out of the sweet spot, but got enough of it. And played dead arrow straight.
You're right. It's important for the batters to get on top of bowlers right away because you wouldn't have enough opportunities otherwise, and especially in the power play. Try and get as many as you can.
Down the leg side, flying take there from Wasi Shah. Did that hit something on the way?
Yeah, looks like it went off the hip.
Well, a muted appeal there. It was only Wasi who was interested. Oh, it's another top edge. And just beyond Akif Raja once again. An action replay from Abhay Jotin. He does fancy himself with the hook shot, but he's only connected once.
Well, yeah, wanting to go big. Again, no connection. And Akif has been put on task. He's a fast bowler, mind you. He was sent there at the fine leg to get some rest.
Upish drive. Mohammad Wasim, one of the outstanding fielders in the UAE. Look at that throw. That's absolutely brilliant.
Oh yeah, he's a fantastic player. Absolute joy to watch him. And so is he, Rohan Mustafa.
Well, the best part about Wasim's fielding is that he enjoys his fielding. He transmits that positive energy to his teammates. Oh, down the leg side. That's a filthy delivery. And Nasher has picked up a boundary.
Well, yes, that one erring in line and punished. Beautifully done. 4 runs to end the over. End of 2 overs. And the score on board is 19 without loss.
Akif Raja continues his spell. Solidly behind that is Abe. Good organized technique, and he has a good chemistry with Nasher. Quick drop and run there within the circle. That's what you need to do. You don't want these bowlers to pin you down, build that run rate pressure on you.
You're right, not important and not necessary. You have to go take charge, take the responsibility. Required run rate just slightly under 11.
Yeah, the only way you'll get close to that is with a solid start. Flashed at that one. This time slightly fuller from Akif. And I'm just wondering why Rohan Mustafa has chosen to bowl seam up today. He does have Umair Ali Khan, very experienced all-rounder. He could bowl with the new nut as well. Mohammad Wasim, we've seen in the past, bowled medium fast when required. Ali Shan Sharfu is an option too.
They've got options. Got a serious playing 11 with a bunch of good cricketers sitting out, rested today. Aryan Lakra, a very handy spinner.
Yeah, they have Aryan, Haider Ali, Muhammad Azhar, plenty of talent. All of these names familiar to anyone who follows the UAE domestic scene regularly. Top performers. And Nasher once again getting the dancing boots on, but couldn't quite make the connection. So it's really a embarrassment of riches for future Mattress. And credit goes to their owner Adil Mirza. He's built a very strong squad. He's hunting for silverware this season. And rightly so. Especially with such an astute captain like Rohan Mustafa. A natural born winner he is. Down the leg side, good work by Wasi. He saved a certain boundary there.
Well, yes, the stealing runs, and that's a good approach. Good call by Abhay, the non-striker, keeping an eye on the ball, and whenever the ball goes behind square, it's always the non-striker's call.
And of course, a lot of these UAE lads will be looking to put on a serious face with the strength and conditioning coach, keeping an eagle eye on them from the sidelines. He was competing against them earlier in the night. Picked up, over mid-on, yes, just about clears him. And no chance for Mohammad Usman. That's a well-calculated shot from Abe.
But yeah, the fielder was inside the 30-yard. All he had to do was clear him, and he does that cleanly, and the ball does the rest. Mohammad Usman, not the fastest in the outfield, 25 without loss after 3.
Rohan Mustafa continues. Well, now he switched to off break. And hammered down the ground by Nasher. There is a long on in place. Aryan Lakra posted. So just mixing it up, keeping it interesting. That's what Ronnie loves to do. He'll always keep you on the tip of your toes. A beautiful shot over extra cover. That was screamed for 4.
Beautifully played. And runs coming. A lot of cheers for the batting side. There's a poor delivery. Way outside the off stump, just marginally around the wide marker.
Very sweet timing from Abhay Jotin. He's a man in form. And rightly so, the Daredevils making some noise. They took plenty of hammer in the first innings. Now they've got one of their own, dishing it out.
Well, yeah, it is incredible to see so much cricket happening around here in this part of the world.
Well, I think we are the very few rare countries that actually benefited from the COVID pandemic in terms of cricket. It's grown exponentially over the last 2 years. There are tournaments being live streamed and competed in all over the UAE. And that's raised our standards, that's raised our awareness. And that has paid immediate dividends with the UAE national side making it to the World T20 qualifiers, competing well for Mission 2023 as well. Pulled away. That's a monstrous hit over cow corner for 6.
Humongous is the word. That'll give them a lot of confidence. A half tracker waited for the ball and hit them with muscle. Maximum.
Well, that's not just any ordinary bowler. That's Rohan Mustafa. You're smacking for 6. And you can see all the Daredevils on their toes. 38 for none. Well, now we're going to see some spin in operation. Haider Ali coming on to bowl from the nets end. Very fine bowler. One of the rising young stars of the UAE scene. 3 wickets in the tournament so far. Excellent economy rate. And this will be a challenge for Nasher and Abhay. Oh, trying to cut away a straight delivery. That's risky.
Well, yeah. You wait for the ball to be away from you to cut. Not try and cut it from close to the body. Always a chance for the ball to stem into the stumps.
That's much better. Finds the gap behind point. It's a big chase for Akif Raja. And he has to give it up. Nicely timed from Nasher Saipile.
Well, that's right. Runs coming in. Little bit of width on offer. Played it in the gap beautifully. Akif pushing hard. But I must say that he's been taken to task today in the field.
Yeah, he's had to put in a lot of extra yards for sure. He's been in high traffic areas. The ball is just following him. Not a good start for Haider Ali. Way too short and wide. It's a very good start for the Daredevils. Once again, playing very close to that front pad. You have to be careful. He's always shaping up for that back cut, that glide behind point. And now Haider Ali is hunting for that front pad. He's setting you up for the armor.
42 without loss. Playing across the line will get a single. Risky.
Yeah, I think he read it there. Just nicely clipping it around the corner. Good contest so far between bat and ball. Fascinating contest. Flicked away over square leg by Abhay. Big chase for Mohammad Azhar. And they'll run on the throw. Good positive intent.
Well, yeah, you need to understand the man who's fielding to take chance on the arm. Azhar throwing from one of the longest part of the boundary obviously would give them a chance to take that single.
And this time he goes over extra. A princely looking lofted shot for 4. Beautiful batting Abhay Jotin.
Well, yeah, he's hitting them all around the park. Beautifully done. Lofted drive. 4 runs to end the over. 49 without loss in 5.
Well, it's a blistering start to the run chase for Dubai Daredevils. Abhay Jotin batting superbly, 34 of 17. Rohan Mustafa to bowl his third on the trot, and trotting into the comm box to join me to witness the action, it's Abid Ibrahim. Good evening, Abid.
Good evening, Khwaja. Oh, that's hitting the bats but drifting down the leg side. This has been a positive start and a very good fight. 50 in just 5.1. It's a very good contest. The reply of Dubai Daredevils has been something special tonight.
He's just firing them into Abhay Jotin now, not flighting anything. They're going to push for 2. Oh, this is brilliant running. Good response by Nasher to Abhay's call.
Certainly, Rohan Mustafa would not be happy with the field efforts there. Yeah. Well, lovely bowler that who fires in and hits the right areas. He's too quick, almost bowling medium pace.
Well, the only mistake you do not want to make against Rohan now is play across the line. You have to play him dead straight in the V. Oh, quick, fast Yorker and brilliant keeping from Wasi.
A lovely stop there. Well, I only see the possibility you make a room and go charge Rohan Mustafa. You cannot hit him where you're stationed.
Yeah, this is good batting so far. They're not getting tempted for that big shot across the line. Meanwhile, Rohan bowling is over very quickly indeed.
Well,
53 for none.
Now you see that dew coming in. Oh, made a room and made a mess of it. That could have gone anywhere. But hits the Vasisha.
Yeah, he missed out. Big, juicy full toss. Instead, it landed on Wasi Shah's toes. And like you mentioned, perhaps the dew is making it difficult to grip the ball. That's a better looking shot, but straight to extra. A steady over from Rohan comes to an end. 53 for none at the end of the power play. Well, it's been a very positive power play for the Daredevils so far. And it was started by Abhay Jotin. Good looking shot down the ground. Hooked away over fine leg by Nasher. And this was a brilliant pickup shot over mid-on. And this was absolutely glorious over extra cover. And then that big pull shot over cow corner for 6. And this glide from Nasher. Very pretty. But Abhay Jotin has certainly been the man running the show so far for the Daredevils.
Well, that's the occasion there. 53 for none at the end of power play. Excellent start for Dubai Daredevils.
Haider Ali continues. And this is the crucial stage of the game. Now that the field is spread, how will the two openers react? Future Mattress, I think they were just a bit casual to start the bowling effort. Now they know they're in the middle of a contest. They have to work a lot harder to pick up these wickets. They won't be gifted to them. They'll have to earn it.
Certainly, Haider Ali is the right man to attack. Makes room, tries to cut this one. A risky shot to play. You never know Haider Ali when he brings the ball in.
Well, Nasher is just struggling a bit now, 15 of 17. He's not a natural hitter of spin. He needs to feed the strike to Abhay. Spliced over that fine leg fielder. Once again, the ball was there to hit. He just didn't time it.
It's been an excellent fight back there. That's what you need to do. You need to create the pressure. And now, might you see the batter commit the mistake? This is where you make it or break it.
Good looking punch there towards that extra cover fielder. It's been a good over from Haider Ali. He settled in quickly. But like you mentioned, it is getting difficult for the spinners to grip the ball. The dew factor, it's about 10:15 p.m. local time. So it's certainly about. Picked up over cow corner. And just dropping in front of the fielder. Umair Ali Khan. He hasn't been brought on to bowl so far, Abid.
Oh yes, he'll have a crucial role to play in. He's an expert to create those dot balls, and I think this is where he should be brought in. Rohan should keep one over up sleeves, bring Umair, pardon me, to bowl those cutters.
Trying to work it behind square. Oh, this is a runner opportunity. And well, confusion between the two batters, and Haider Ali knocks the bails off.
Well, that's unlucky dismissal. Look at that, he lost his footing there. And bang on to the stumps. Oh, that's a very, very unfortunate dismissal. Walking out is Nasir. Oh, he was looking fine, but couldn't put his impact much. It will be a long walk for him. A 57 for 1.
New batter coming in at 3 is Taimur Ali. Stylish right-hand batter. He has that pedigree of playing top-level UAE domestic cricket. And another left-arm tweaker coming in, Mohammad Azhar. Very experienced, very seasoned campaigner. He'll be coming in from the football ground end, replacing Rohan. So they're ringing the changes now. It will be difficult to challenge that leg side boundary. It's the biggest part of the ground, Abid.
Well, it's a good move to bring another left armer from the other end, especially Mohammad Azhar. He's having a huge experience. Oh, that's a brilliant fielding. Wow. Ali Shan Sharfu.
Well, it was an easy single. There was once again confusion between Taimur and Abhay. Thankfully, they made it just in time. Only has 1 wicket in the tournament so far. But don't go on those numbers. He's a very fine bowler indeed. Another top addition to the future Mattress side. Fired in. He bowls that quick armour with no discernible change in his action. Very hard to pick. And Abhay, 39 of 24. He has to control this run chase, Abid.
Yeah, you need to have someone like Azhar who flights the ball in the air. And change of pace and misfield. Well, there's a backup there, but well, you have got plenty of runs on board and you're doing fantastic job. But one thing you need to do is let Abhay Jotin face the more of the deliveries because he's been smashing the ball so good.
Required run rate has jumped up to 12.3. Once again, that looping arm ball. He bowls it so well. But Taimur Ali, he's played him plenty of times. Another experienced player coming in at 3. And you also have the power hitting ability of Sanchit Mohan Sharma down the order. But you need to set that platform for him. Rahul Soni, the captain, also has a 50 in this tournament so far. Abhay goes big. He goes long. It's a handsome 6 over the side screen. The shot of the night.
Well, the beauty about that shot that he's lit. He's advanced too late. No idea for the bowler. Ball was released, was in the air. And that remained in the air for a while. Gone for a half a dozen. What a shot from Abhay Jotin. He's just shy of 4 runs from his 50. And what a brilliant knock this has been.
That was a towering hit. Straight down the ground. Glorious. And that smart batting clipped through mid-wicket. And they're going to push for 2 here on the throw. That's superb stuff from the Daredevils. Expensive over comes to an end. 68 for 1. Haider Ali resumes his spell. None for 15. Economy rate is not too bad. Oh, beautiful cut shot behind point. An early boundary in the over. The pressure is on Haider Ali now. And Triple D. Well, could we see a shock result at the ICC Academy Summer Cup tonight? You have to get on fan code and the ICC Academy Facebook page for all the action. This is a fun run chase. Beautiful shot. He just rocked back and found the gap. Let's see how Haider Ali responds.
The first delivery going for boundary, it's always a pressure. Well, Taimur has a role to play in this run chase. He's come at a very crucial number. Number 3 is a very, very crucial position to bat on.
And there you can see that quick arm ball, not flighting the ball anymore. And I certainly think that the dew factor is causing some panic with the future mattress spinners. They haven't been on the money so far. Oh!
A very good delivery there to beat him, and got into the wicket that's just shy as the stumps. But then I think that calling about toss is completely backfired here. I think you should have bowled first for Daredevils. Pardon me, the future mattress.
Yeah, they always had that batting firepower. But now their bowlers are struggling. They could have easily chosen to bowl first and chase. Instead, they backed their batters who did well. But we've seen no score is safe in the ICC Academy Summer Cup. Anything can be chased down. Tucked into mid-wicket. They're going to push for 2 once again. And easily done. That's the thing they've done really, really well. Running between the wickets. 50 for Abhay Jotin. Very well played, young man. Of just 28 deliveries. A sparkling innings under pressure. And he's given them hope. He's given them a chance. But now he needs to keep going here, Abid. You need to look for an even bigger milestone.
Yeah, the whole job is half done. You need to look for the big one, the 100. Yeah, he's just trying to play slightly late and getting the result into something great that you see 100% from Abhay Jotin. He's been a difference here tonight. 9 gone, 77 for 1.
Well, let's take a look at this fantastic innings from Abhay Jotin. There was pressure on him to get quick runs in the power play. He accepted that challenge with glee. This was the first hit straight down the ground. Then lofting that mid-on fielder once again. This was a beautiful shot, just timed over extra. Then this big pull shot and over extra. Clean striker of the ball, fancy footwork. And he's played a special, memorable innings. Can he make it an all-time great one? Mohammad Azhar went for 11 in his first. Absolutely no fear shown by Dubai Daredevils. That's what I've enjoyed the most. They feel that they can do it.
Oh, that's quick running. Brings up Jotin on the strike. Very good ball there. Flight it in the air. There was only one option to play it out, was just to knock it down for single. Well, I think Khwaja, this can be the match of the tournament if the Daredevils stood to their name. They show the dare.
Down the leg side. Well, they've made Mohammad Azhar change his game plan. He's coming over the wicket to the two righties. Usually bowls around the wicket, looking for that arm ball, trying to hit the pad or the stumps. He's in a defensive mode right now. And it's been hit up in the air. Chance for a catch. Mohammad Usman. Oh, it's beyond his reach. Well, the plan almost came off for Azhar.
Yeah, that late turn from the surface. Look at that. Abe was looking to go on the onside. The ball went long way up in the air where Usman had to make it. Running backward is always a challenge. But I think there was enough chance to get Abe Jotin.
This time in the arc, big hoik there from Taimur Ali. He was looking for that slog sweep. This is good, intelligent, experienced bowling from Azhar.
Well, this is what it's all about, the experience.
Off the pad, just kicked away for one. And as long as the required run rate remains that high, even one steady over will put all the pressure on the batting side. He's not looking to take wickets right now. Nicely driven towards extra. Couldn't find the gap there just yet. 53 of 31. How do they counterattack this angle from Mohammad Azhar? Perhaps a reverse. Try to hit it over the covers. That could be one option, but a risky one. Pulled hard, and it will drop in the outfield and beat the two fielders for 4.
This was much needed boundary. Azhar went only for 7, but I think he bowled well. But this final delivery was bowled little short, and you know the result. The batsman is always up for that margin of error. It's 85 for 1 at the end of 10 overs. Had that ready to bowl his third, and it's been smashed. Straight to Rohan Mustafa, that's what he's aiming at. You dare to take a second run out of me. What a fielder. You need a fielder like Rohan Mustafa, Mohammad Wasim, the brilliant fielders in the outfield. Even Yalishan is a great athlete alongside Aryan Lakra. I see a brilliant field unit, and 100%. And talking about man and about the fitness, they have Neil Oja to talk about the fitness of these guys for further.
Well, I thought you're talking about some great fielders. You probably would have added my name also, but then again, you haven't seen me field yet, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, gone are the days.
Oh, no. Don't get there. The days are not yet gone. I could trade my suit for a kit, and I can tell you one thing, that put me in the covers and the ball won't fly around me.
Well, you don't want to be Amjad Gul unless he's taken few great catches last season. I've seen Amjad Gul, but he's been inconsistent in the field. At times you see him dropping catches as well.
Well, yeah, a lot to do with your own willfulness to field. Meanwhile, this time has been played in the gap and will race away towards the boundary line for runs.
Not giving it away is Abhay Jotin, making a mark. making a difference tonight. Look at that. Slightly full. And he went to his favorite zone, which is cow corner.
Well, yeah, has some pedigree. Abhay has played for Kerala in the age group cricket, and Kerala under 20, under 23. So he's not just another guy who's come to play. He's got some serious cricketing experience behind him.
Yes, that part of the world, South India, has got plenty of talent. We've seen plenty of stars coming from that region. The south of India, where we have a captain who's also from Kerala, Chandagun Poyal Rizwan.
Inside edge there. Wanted to go big towards the mid wicket. 11 gone, 893 for 1. Well, some displacement over here with the cabling in the commentary box, but there's some displacement in the field. Abhay Jotin, after a fantastic knock, will have to take that long walk back. First delivery of Rohan Mustafa's last over, and he goes straight to the man at the boundary line, and eventually a beautiful knock comes to an end. Abhay Jotin has done incredibly well. Amjad Gul taking his catch in the bowling of Rohan Mustafa. 63 of 36. 6 fours, 2 sixes. Strike rate, look at that. 175. It's just amazing.
A lovely contest here. Rohan Mustafa would be firing. It's a captain v captain. And the captain of Daredevil shows the dare. Hits it straight over the bowler. Oh, Rohan got away with it.
Yeah, you're right. Start to the boundary, because that is the requirement. You cannot go slow. You cannot ease out. Cannot take the foot off the pedal. Get a single there. Required run rate over 13. 13 and a half. They'll have to do a lot more than what they're doing.
Yeah, they need to carry the momentum, despite they lost the wicket of Abhay Jotin, who was middling the bowl so well. This is where you need to carry the momentum. Yes, you lost a big wicket there, but captain should. Oh, that's unplayable delivery from Rohan Mustafa. That's where you dart and hit hard, fire up on the block hole. That's where you need to be. I think Rohan Mustafa is something, that spinner who can bowl in the final overs as well.
Oh, that's all experience, I tell you. He was born with a cricket ball, a bat. and has grown up playing cricket, age group cricket, senior division cricket, national. And this time has drilled it straight, 4 runs.
Well, everyone was looking for the guard. 100 up with a beautiful shot dancing down the track. The captain of the Dubai Daredevils makes it a 4 runs. And it's 102 at the end of 12. With a very good economy and average. It's Aryan Lakra who got 4 wickets in his first game, and then he was never bowled out in the next game also. He had a good day with the bat, but was never introduced to bowl in the last game. This time, you need the left armers. It's a pressure situation where you see the fight back from the Daredevils.
Yeah, you're right. He's a good lad, Aryan Lakra, wearing jersey number 00. Abid, which other cricketer do you remember wearing a jersey number 00?
Well, that's a very good question. And coming to my mind, so I think, this one slapped on the onside. There will be only single there. I think it was Adam Gilchrist, if I'm not wrong, no?
Nope, a South African cricketer.
A South African cricketer taking double zeros is very, very good point. If you see in South Africa, you certainly have one man, but that man wears jersey number 17.
This guy, I'll give you one more hint.
Yeah.
It's arguably said that Steve Waugh told him, mate, you've dropped the World Cup.
The man is standing on the point. And that was Herschel Gibbs.
That's right, Herschel Gibbs. He used to wear jersey number 00. Iconic numbers.
Inside out and straight to Amjad Gul, who's fielding at the cover region. That's a very good field placement. This is where the batter might take a chance when they play inside out. You need one man in the outfield to cut down that from the boundary and prevent the boundaries. Don't go for attack. It's not always you need to attack. At this situation where you have scored over 200 runs, you need to be a little defensive.
108 of 44. Aryan has done extremely well so far. Nothing more than singles in the 5 balls that he's bowled, including a dot. One last delivery. Can he finish it off well? Or even better, can he pick a wicket?
Yeah, certainly. A very good over, given only 4 at the pressure situation where it was make it or break it kind of a situation. Taimur Ali with a runnable knock. Oh, just beautiful glided straight to the fielder. Only one dealing in singles is not enough. Taimur Ali need to do something. He's come at number 3 position. So meantime, 13 gone, 107 for 2.
Coming in is inexperienced old fox, Muhammad Azhar, who's bowling his third over. Didn't pick up a wicket, but then he's been economical tonight. First over gone for 11, but then he made a great comeback. We're just giving 5 in the next.
Yeah, experience trumps, because all those games and overs that you've bowled all along these years, you know that you can take out any of those leaves from memory and replicate it in any kind of match situation.
Well, indeed, just having a glance at the team of future Mattress, you see a lot of left-handers in the team, starting with Mohammad Azhar, Aryan Lakra. Then you have Rohan Mustafa himself, who's a left-hander, Mohammad Usman. Oh, peach of a delivery. Great bowl.
Well, yeah, beaten there completely. Taimur Ali, he's definitely not helping the cause. 19 of 20, beg your pardon. Rahul Soni, 7 of 6. They're going at run a ball.
Oh, this has been fired up. This is gone. Forget about it. Gone for a maximum. 6 runs. Beautiful shot down the ground.
Well, yeah, where I just said that he's probably going a little slow. Hit this one really big, ensuring that the required run rate is in check, but it's still way beyond control. 15.5 is what they need, which means they'll have to hit at least a couple of boundaries every single over.
Oh, this is good now. You should have taken a single there. Playing a dot ball wouldn't be helping your cause when you hit a maximum. Yes, you can afford to take time, but yes, you need to check at the required run rate at the same time, which is clicking 16, Neil.
Yeah, not helping for sure. Will be a single there to end the over, and that's how it should be. 14 overs gone. It is 116 for 2.
Aryan Lakra. He's pulled a good delivery there where he got the extra bounce. This is where you can, at the same position as a left armer, you can angle in and angle out. That's been your advantage. That's where you need to be.
You're right, single on the first ball. Taimur Ali gets off strike. Rahul Soni comes in, the skipper. Hasn't looked like that the skipper has taken responsibility. Singles is what he's done. But I tell you, Aryan definitely has made a big difference. 7 runs and 8 deliveries that he's bowled. 16.76, the required run rate is jumping up with every passing delivery.
Taimur looking with that. Oh, helicopter stroke. There you go. Dhoni would be proud. Oh, look at that. He's shuffled. He's used the crease. He's come on the on. Then Aryan thought to bowl him onto the toes. And just in the last moment, that helicopter shot came out. Well, it's reminding me of a legend from India who loves to hit that one. He was master. Yeah, look at that. Just change the jersey and put it that final against Sri Lanka. Final 6.
Oh, that was huge. That 6 was probably one of the finest moments in the history of cricket.
Indeed. What a time it was for the Team India when they were fully loaded with star players. All of them chipped in and performed well to win that World Cup.
Yeah, that's right. It's just that heart goes out to a certain Gautam Gambhir, who Played a fabulous knock, but oh, beautiful catch there. What a phenomenal catch. A full toss and straight into the hands of Amjad Gul. He's taken 2 brilliant catches today.
Well, that was a shut-up call for me, I think. I was talking about his fielding, laking in the field, but that was not a man, but a superman. What a catch from Amjad Gul. Departs captain, takes a beautiful catch on the full toss, and making its way out is Rahul Soni. Didn't perform up to the mark, scored only 8 of 8. 1 to 3 for 3. A new batter coming in, Harun goes Shahid. He had a good game, the first one. Scored up with a very nice strike rate, but very odd. The ordinary, not an ordinary batting stance.
Came across a dot ball to end the over. 15 gone. It's 123 for 3.
Well, Mohammad Azhar comes back into the attack to bowl his final over. Oh, smashed. That's gone for 4. What a way to welcome Ahmed Khwaja in the com box.
Beautiful lofted cut shot there from Taimur Ali. Well, they need 90 of the last 5 and plenty more of these shots. By Daredevils, they fought tooth and nail. They've put up a very good fight. Mohammad Azhar, it's not been his day so far. None for 31. And 3.1 overs, he's taken a pasting. Harun Ghaus has just joined Taimur Ali out there. They needed Abhay to get a big score. Just couldn't quite execute as they would have wanted. The catching from Future Mattress has been the difference. Big sweep shot this time towards square leg. And Akif Raja, he's had to put in a lot of kilometers on the dial tonight.
And I think he won't mind. The more he fit, the better he is. Well, he's an exceptional bowler in the UAE international side, though in and out in the team. And I think one thing he has worked on is his fitness.
Yeah, he looks a lot leaner. Really working hard in the training camps. Nicely punched off the back foot. They're going to get 2 here easily on the throw. And they still have one more group match remaining, the Daredevils. They've certainly impressed quite a few people throughout this ICC Academy Summer Cup.
Yeah, they take a long break before they play their 3rd game by Daredevils. But now they look very much impressive. This has been slightly hard game for them. Oh, this has been hit straight. Well, yes, this has been a very, tonight has been a very difficult one for Dubai Daredevils, but then it's the best team out of their pool. They're playing against Future Mattress.
Oh, absolutely. Star-studded side. Oh, big turn there for Mohammad Azhar. Threw it up against Harun Ghaus. Invited that big sweep. Didn't connect. And he's also a very good middle order player. But I just feel like the equation is just insurmountable right now. Trying to be aggressive and it's not paying off. 132 for 3 with 4 overs to go. Good to see some onlookers here witnessing the cricket at oval number 1. It's been a fantastic tournament. Plenty of thrills and spills throughout the last 10 days or so. We're moving towards the crunch stage of the tournament. Of course, 2 groups of 5. Only the top 2 of each group go through to the semi-finals. And Mohammad Usman coming back into bowl, picked up 2 wickets in the previous game in his player of the match performance. And I asked him during his player of the match presentation, are you trying to imitate Sunil Narayan? He said, no, Sikandar Raza of Zimbabwe.
Yes. Well, let me tell you, they are very good mates. They're very good friends with Sikandar Raza, who's having prime form at the peak.
Well, just this morning, Zimbabwe beat Australia in a ODI match.
Well, that's
Fantastic display.
Well, that's a very big achievement. Beating a team like Australia on their backyard.
Yeah, special moment for the men in red. This time lofted over extra cover. And Mohammad Wasim, brilliant fielder, got around to that quickly. And look at that throw. That's at least 65 yards out, right to the keeper.
Some strong arms from Wasim. Exceptional fielder. Well, we love to see him in the leading role, isn't it? That when he leads the team, he's a whole different player altogether.
Oh, this could have been a stumping opportunity. Wasi snatching at the ball. And it's given as a wide as well.
Well, that was because he saw the batsman dancing down the track. That was the easy dismissal for Wasi Shah. He clearly missed out an opportunity there.
Took his eyes off the ball. This time Harun Ghosh has swung from the hips. And he finds the gap. 1 bounce over the rope.
A very good bat speed there. Really was a half tracker. Easy picking that was coming in for Harun. There was no fielder around it, but I think the plan certainly is to get Harun out on that region because he's trying to hit onto the onside very hard.
Well, that ball has gone right into the middle of those bushes. New balls, please. This time just the toe end of the bat squeezed away to long on. So it certainly looks like future Mattress will be getting closer to qualifying for the semi-finals. It's Pindi Boys defenders, 4 wins out of 4 already locked in. And it'll be the 3rd win for FM out of 4. Nicely squeezed away to deep point, only for 1. So he's not looking to be too flashy with the ball. Still gone for 10 though, thanks to that boundary from Harun Ghosh. 71 of 19 though, that is a very, very difficult ask at the best of times. And he will be stumped this time. Missed it completely. And Wasi Shah makes no mistake. Harun Ghaus is stumped.
Well, caught him dancing down the track. This time he bowled a leggy, but ball came in as a googly, and that brings the end for Harun Ghaus. Not very impressive tonight, scoring only 7 of 7. He's gone now. The score is 142 for 4.
Amjad Gul being introduced into the attack. Well, we've seen Mohammad Usman imitate Sikandar Raza. I think it won't be hard to guess who Amjad Gul will imitate in his bowling.
Yeah, you can easily figure it out from the jersey number. He'll be bowling those leg spin, but the ball would be coming into you. That's the speciality.
Oh, it's been sliced in the air, long on. He'll never get to it. Just dropping a yard outside the 30-yard ring. Taimur Ali, well, he's just one hit away from a 50. Abdulaziz Rashid coming in at 6 for the Daredevils.
I think it's been a right introduction for him, but I think on the place of Shahid, pardon me, Harun Ghaus, you could have used Rizwan KS, the left-hander.
Lofted down the ground and just dropped by extra cover once again, Mohammad Usman. Well, Amjad Gul is not happy.
Just not a drop, but cost him a 4 runs as well. Lovely googly there. Just with his straight, and there was enough opportunity. Someone like Usman should have taken that. He's one of the best fielders. Charges down, makes it full toss, and this time you have a long on in. And that man would not drop. Certainly, Haider Ali, exceptional fielder.
Yeah, could have had a wicket there, Amjad Gul. Had a brilliant cameo with the bat. Perhaps eyeing a player of the match award. A lot of candidates for future Mattress tonight. Oh, it's just been tickled away. Past the short fine. No. Muhammad Wasim. Incredible fielding.
Well, you certainly have a wall there, and that wall is difficult to cross. This man would do anything, but won't let the ball pass him.
Well, that was something out of the Summer Olympics. Look at that dive. Absolutely brilliant. And even though they have the match firmly in control, he never lets his fielding standards drop. That's why he's a world-class athlete.
Well, one word for him, champion is the word for this man, Muhammad Wasim. What a player.
And if he remains part of future Mattress for the upcoming season, I think they will be the team to beat. They will dominate the UAE domestic scene. Misfield by Haider Ali at long on. And Amjad Gul, well, he is not a happy chappy.
Yeah, unlucky Amjad Gul there. 150 comes up with that boundary. I was just praising the fielding of Haider Ali. He made a miss of it. It's 18 gone. 151 for 4.
Usman continues. Inside edge. Through the legs. And he's bowled him. Well, how unlucky for Taimur Ali. He was one hit away from a half century. And he's chopped it onto the stumps. Unfortunate dismissal. off the left leg and rolled onto the stumps. Goodness me.
Well, that's unlucky dismissal for Taimur. He battled well, he batted well. Scored 45 of 35 deliveries. But then one shot too many is gone. Bowled by Mohammad Usman. 151 for the half of the team at the dugout.
Rizwan Shamsuddin, aka Rizwan KS, coming in to bat at 7. He's a genuine all-rounder, but certainly even this is impossible for him. Oh, that's a googly from Usman. Nicely bowled.
Well, to be very honest, I think Rizwan KS is someone who's been underrated as a batter. He's a fantastic batsman, but doesn't get many opportunity to bat. I've seen him batting, and he's a perfect batter at middle order.
Cracked behind point. There should be at least 2, but they're just strolling for 1. Yeah, completely agree with you. He deserves more opportunities. Even the likes of Sanchit Mohan Sharma, I would like to see him batting in the top 7. He's a much better batter than he gives himself credit for. He's a true all-rounder.
Well, one thing I like about him is passionate. Well, this one has been picked up, but one clear, just one bounce into the fence.
Well, that was a poor delivery, a genuine throwdown, and hit hard by Abdulaziz. That was travelling at the rate of knots. Powerful lad. No chance for the long on.
I've given him a lot of chance to go across the line and pick up that shot on the own side. Usman, not a regular bowler, the part-timer.
Hit over extra this time. And it will not be stopped by Wasim for once. He gave it his all, just couldn't make it.
Yeah, the ball just in the end, if you can see, been carving away. Look at that. The ball pitched and it was just going away. There you go. You see the ball was carving out, and Wasim with a brilliant efforts.
Belted down the ground. This time he will catch up to it. 161 for 5. Well, not a lot of success. Plenty of bowlers used. In fact, it's Mohammad Usman, 2 for 20 on the day. Rohan Mustafa, 1 for 38. And Aryan Lakra only bowled 2 overs, but they were 2 very good ones, 1 for 12. Let's see who bowls the final over. It's going to be Amjad Gol who gets the honours.
Well, the game is done and dusted for Dubai Daredevils. The 52 required 6. Impossible, but another misfield, another 6.
Well, Amjad Gul cannot believe his luck. Nobody wants to hold on to his catches. He took a beautiful one at extra himself, but his fielders, they're not interested. And it's Haider Ali once again. Started with a 6. This could be another chance for Haider Ali. And it's another 6.
Well, this time you can't blame the fielder. This one was hit powerfully. I think Amjad is being too short and giving enough time for the batter. Look at that. Pure bottom hand lofted in the air. Pleasing to the eye. Great hit from Abdulaziz Rashid. But it's a bit too late.
Well, he smashed 28 of just 9 deliveries. And make that 34 of 10 deliveries.
Well, that's 3 and 3. Amjad Gul must be taking for the guard. Look at that. Made it a full toss. Not from the middle of the bat, but still enough to go. And that is being towered over the bowler's head. That's all the way.
Well, it's been a brave batting effort by Triple D. That's a big score in a first innings. Oh, that was a beauty from Amjad Gul. Genuine turn. And Abdul Aziz gives him the thumbs up. You beat me there, young man.
There you go. The interesting fact is both are the leg spinners. They know about a thing or two about the leg spin.
Oh, this is the biggest hit of the night over cow corner. New balls, please.
Well, that came right into the meat of the bat. Superb timing. Look at the force and bottom hand. Goodness me, that's gone. Bye-bye. Out of the park. Well, Wasim would be certainly proud of this shot.
Well, Amjad Gul, he was grinning and smiling before his bowling. That smile has been wiped off. 40 of 12. Ridiculous strike rate of 333.
Yeah.
What a cameo from Abdul Aziz Rashid.
Well, that 333 reminds me of Universal Boss.
Final delivery of the innings. And for once, it will land within oval number 1. 186 for 5 in the allotted 20 overs. Future Mattress clinched the victory by just 26 runs. Good effort by the men in pink, but Future Mattress get the 2 points.
Well, it was a great hitting from Abdulaziz. In the end, fired up, but that game was already done and dusted. We didn't see this man in action, Umair Ali Khan. Didn't got a chance to bat or bowl tonight. Exceptional talent here at Future Mattress. Star-studded lineup was won the game, but there was a very good intent and fight back from the three-man of the team, Dubai Daredevils. Abhay Jotin with 63, Taimur Ali with 45, and in the end, firing hits from Abdulaziz Rashid, who made 41 of just 13 deliveries. What a great show this has been from Dubai Daredevils. But they'll be on the unfortunate side tonight.
Well, it was an entertaining game of T20 for sure. Plenty of 6s and 4s. A lot of runs. 400 runs on the day. And only 4 extras bowled by Future Mattress. Their disciplines were good in that area. Rohan, Usman and Aryan Lakra sharing the wickets. Plenty of options used. But in the end, they just ran out of runs, Dubai Daredevils.
Yeah, they used 7 bowlers there altogether. Mind you, just 4 runs of extras, but you used a lot of part-timers tonight.
Well,
I haven't seen much of Akif Raja, only bowled 2 overs. And then remaining, Aryan bowled 2, the regular bowlers. Only Rohan and Haider Ali and Muhammad Haider are the regular bowlers who completed their quota.
yeah, plenty of bowling ability throughout the squad. Rohan Mustafa running through the changes as required. And Mohammad Usman continues his wicket-taking form. Well, that is the match summary for you. It was Future Mattress who batted first and posted a mighty 212 for 6. Mohammad Usman 42 not out. He's been in sumptuous form. Aryan Lakra 38 of 31. Amjad Gul with the quick fire 32 of just 11 deliveries. Azharuddin Qureshi 3 for 54. Mohit Raghav and Abdul Aziz Mohammad Rashid, the 2 other wicket takers for Dubai Daredevils, and in response they made a fist of it. 186 for 5 in their allotted 20. Abhay Jotin with a sparkling 63. Taimur Ali and Abdul Aziz Mohammad Rashid chipping in with 40 odd between them. Mohammad Usman, Aryan Lakra and Rohan Mustafa taking the wickets for Future Mattress as they clinched the victory by 26 runs.
Time for some highlights of the second inning. That's how it sparked, and that's how it started. Abhay Jotin was looking unstoppable, was hitting all around the ground alongside his partner Nasir. They made a good partnership, opening partnership of over 50 runs, and hit few great shots, and the power play was used pretty well. This is where we thought we have a chance for the Dubai Daredevils to make an upset.